Hi guys, we're gonna see how we get on because I'm kind of recording now as well, so we're gonna see how we get on. Man, stone, stone, stone. Don't know how things are gonna cope with it, but we will see. Hey, it's Bill's place, there. Look. I know some places were laggy, but we'll see what happens. Need to get some furnaces and stuff on the go. Sounds super loud in my ears. Hopefully, you can hear everything. I'll grab some stone actually. Yeah, hopefully you can hear everything that you need to. Yeah. There we go. Let's check the fuel. That ain't right. I put loads in there. Oh well. Let's put that out as well. These guns. What do we need for furnace? I think we need... low grade. Got no more low grade. Get that stuff out. I should redeem all my stuff again, really. Right, okay. Let's borrow it from here, I guess. Let's do 2. Move them again later on. Good. Stuff in there, I guess. Oh. That must have gone there from it. Won't need it, but I can go in there from it. Right, I think we should really make another box. And put our stuff in. Or a little bit more wood. Beam stuff again. Good. There's already loads of stuff for this, and I just want to get it out from that. No. I'll do. Still got all this yet. Man, I'm really need to sort this out, don't I? Move this over a bit. Gives a bit of room. I've seen it here somewhere. There you go. It's not too bad. I've got smoke up. Right, I really haven't got a lot of room. Looking there then, I guess. Coming up. Good. Oh, test gen as well. Okay. Grab our stuff back. Oh, we need to get rid of that clothing as well. Man. Room. There they are. Right, now we can do it. So, let's, on there. There we go. Yeah, we need to go and get fuel because we haven't actually got a place for our fuel yet. Stick a pump jack and whatnot. Oh, got a room here for this somewhere. Down there slowly. There we go. Right, put that in there. Let's have a look here. Need like a fuel place really. Okay, let's try here then. few things behaved. Which way is it? Or behind. There we go. I've managed to link up my phone now as well to Rust or some. Nothing but problems with that before. So yeah, that's good. All that now. I don't know again if control or melee will be on. Control's very on and off. Just purely for the fact that he's got a laptop. Should be coming up to it soon. Really need to get some workbenches on the go as well, as we could really do with some more ammo. See what we can find here. Oh, should have kept that. Ah, Ted! It's got fuel in it. There we go. We'll see Nunya's now playing Rust. Man, that hurt. Not very nice. Oh, the scope. Ah, no. Oh. Oh, it sucked. Fair enough. There we go. Try again. Good. Take all that, because we'll need loads of we'll need loads of bandages, or what do you call it? Off. Oh, give over, mate. Ow, what the heck, man? Ow, that hurt. Don't know how it didn't kill me. Coming back the face with a shotgun, but Nasty man. Big meanie. We should really keep that, but we won't. But, quick look down here. Wow. Some might have already been here though, so. Oh no, server restart. My bad. Forgot about that as well. Yeah, nothing. I doubt there's gonna be anything up here. Come on, get up there, please. What the heck, man? I expect some company up here because I didn't get rid of anyone up here, so. Or not. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about any of that stuff. Let's move all this stuff over. There we go. Really could do with some fuel. Okay. That's that. Let's walk along the road, I guess, then, and see what we can find. Infected bunker, excavator pit. Hey, Crash, I want to go back there because apparently you get quite a lot of good loot there. Okay, along the road. Trust you, bro. There's some fuel. Good. Fuel's always good. Let's take that just for the minute because we've got nothing, so take it. We need to get power and everything. Yeah, it needs to upgrade. There's a lot we need to do. I couldn't take that. That's good. Take the hemps. Road signs, yeah, I'm gonna leave that. I'll grab this wood as well, I guess, while we're... Might as well. In the floor spikes, we should probably start collecting, but I guess we'll leave it for a minute. That refinery now, I wish we kind of kept. Never mind. It is what it is. Let's move this stuff over. Good. Sure there'll be more around, but we're not looking for it because there won't be anywhere to be seen us. Okay. More up there as well. They just spawn in wherever these days. Well, I guess that is part of the road. Good, go up here. Have a look. More pipe, it's good. Loads of that. Yeah, so that's scarce at the moment. We're even going to take the 5 out of this. Because we haven't found a good place for a pump jack. Grab this stuff, I guess. What is that? Okay. Yeah, we'll grab the spring. Never know we're gonna need it. Sure, I've seen some gears somewhere. They probably wandered off. Better take that for the lads, just in case they don't have any. Or they break them. Metal. Scrap is always welcome. Good. No, he wasn't looking at that. More fuel, it's good. Alright, here for. Pipe. You're gonna make me pick you up, aren't you? Yep. Okay. There he is. Good. Ooh. There you go. There's some more fuel. Need a smaller scope. I'm sure I'll pick one up. Use all have, thank you. Good. Okay, we should go there next, I think. We need to get that laser point thing on this. Got it away. It's flashlight. Steady me up, that's all. I see. Drag Nunya down. Hello.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Ryan.
Oh, that your real name, gamer?
Yeah, mate, that's right, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what are you thinking of the map so far?
Oh, I love the map. Well, the chance I've had to play it anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, I do love the map.
Um, yeah, you need to set up a couple of drop boxes so when I got extra stuff, I can send it your way.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that last time you were saying you didn't have VIP because it went out in the middle of the month and you were going to wait until the first of the month to get it.
Yeah.
So I came over to give you my VIP kit, and yeah, you had the voice and everything shut off. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not that good with this stuff.
I've continued with the VIP stuff, even though I only play it. I think last month I only was able to use the VIP like 3 times out of the whole month playing the game, but I'm happy to support you guys, so it's money well spent.
Okay, thanks. I think we're looking at maybe doing Hawk Ridge Island
Okay.
on the next one.
Okay.
We'll see what he's done and changed on it, because like this one here, this is a really old map,
Yeah.
but it's been updated and he's changed a bunch of stuff on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, this map actually is probably 5 or 6 years old.
Not bad. It's a good map. It's a really good map, actually.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be coming out with a third map here sometime. I don't know when, but we bought the lifetime membership with him.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
when it comes out, we're gonna get that map for free.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. No, I've really enjoyed the map so far.
The next one I'm looking at maybe buying is gonna be Detroit.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which is by Gruber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good. I've enjoyed all the maps so you've had, to be fair though, so I'm sure it would be no problem.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna start repeating here pretty soon because every time we buy a map, it's like $50.
Wow, man.
So yeah, they're not cheap.
And to think how much Face Punch are getting anyway, it's just insane, isn't it?
Well, Face Punch doesn't get any of that money from Gruber and that because they're independent.
Oh, okay.
But that's why they keep doing all the updates so they can ruin everyone's maps and stuff.
Yep, that sounds pretty accurate. If there's no money to be made for them, they're going to do something to ruin it, aren't they?
Yeah. So it looks like you built close to Bill again. That's who you ran into last month.
I built there before he built his weird tower thing. So
You
yeah,
can say it.
I
He keeps building penises.
yeah, he does, yeah. Do I need to be concerned about that?
I don't know. Watch his videos. But yeah, the last month when you were flying away from your place and you ran into that building that just showed up instantly
Oh
in
yeah,
front of you.
yeah.
Yeah, that was Bill's.
Oh, was it really? Of course it
Yeah.
was. Should have guessed.
Uh,
Uh, well, I'm enjoying the game more now with my new CPU, which is nice. So it allows me to play it a bit better. So it's
okay.
more enjoyable for me now.
Um, did you see this? You didn't buy Asus, did you?
No, I'm Ryzen. I already had an Asus
Well, no,
mother.
no,
I already had an
the
Asus.
motherboard.
Yeah, no, I already had a motherboard, Asus motherboard, but it's already an oldish one. So
Okay.
I don't have the problems with it.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, because a lot of them are having problems with the new ones, and I'm afraid mine might be in that group. I'm not sure. I got it
what
2 years ago.
what CPU have you got?
Ryzen 9.
Oh yeah, yeah. They
The
had problems with
plain
burning
Ryzen
out.
9, not. Hmm?
Had problems with them burning out. Then they overvolting them or something.
Well, they were saying that X, the 3D, the X3D
Yeah,
7. I think that's the one you were gonna get.
that's the one I got. I haven't had a problem with
Yeah. Okay.
it. But
Well,
I
they
have
were
up.
saying that one overheats.
Well, with my AIO cooler, I don't ever see temps ever reaching even 60 degrees. So it's cool.
Okay.
Where my old CPU, I used to have to ramp up the stock cooler for it to stop overheating, and that was just from me overclocking my RAM. It was ridiculous. I had to de-overclock my RAM for my CPU to stop overheating. It was insane.
Well, I'm surprised you're running with only one stick of memory. I mean, everyone says you got to have 2 sticks of memory in your machine.
No, I've always had 2 sticks. I've had 2 sticks of 16 gigs, 8 gig sticks.
Oh, okay.
But I then
I,
had to upgrade to 32 gigabytes because I'm still struggling with stuttering in this game. And it turns out, let me have a quick look here. It turns out this game is actually using 23.2 gigabytes of memory. It's insane.
yeah, I'm sure it's using way more memory with all of the updates they keep doing to it.
Yep. And the thing is, it pops up at the very beginning saying we recommend that you have 10 gigs, and it's like, well, you need to update that. You need to double that at least. 16 gigs was barely enough.
Yeah.
But at the same
The
time,
one thing I was wondering, so do you know a lot about like setting up memory in that?
yeah, it's not too bad on it.
Okay, I got a bunch of memory in my computer that I don't think was set up when I had Micro Center working on it.
Oh, okay.
And like my main one, I got an M.3, which is only a 500 gigabyte,
Yeah.
and that's what I had the license put on, the
Oh, yeah.
Windows
Okay.
license.
Yeah.
And I think it's maxed out now because I think it's been putting all my game shit on there. And,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
wait a minute, are you recording?
Yeah, I am. But you're good. Go
Oh,
on.
sorry.
No, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. Go on.
Okay. That's why I was asking you, if you knew anything about it. I could probably use some help with it to get.
So yeah, obviously, have you got any dedicated stuff? So like, for instance, I've got a dedicated SSD for this game because it takes so long to load up. So it all runs on that.
I've got a 1 terabyte SSD, I think 2 terabyte hard drive. I wanted, like my music and pictures and all
Yeah.
of that stuff to go over that. I don't know how you set that up, and I think it's been putting everything on that 500 gigabyte M.2.
Wow. Yeah. That's weird because when you want it to normally, What's your game saved on?
Drive C, which is, normally where they store it, and I believe that's the M.2, because Drive C is where the Windows license is.
Right. So there's a. You are guessing you're using Steam.
Yeah.
Right. So what you need to do is in Steam you can pick and choose where you want your games to be moved onto what hard drive or SSD.
Okay.
I'll have a look in a sec. One sec. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, in that you'll need to move it because wherever your game is saved, that's where obviously updates will move to as well, which is a pain.
Okay.
Let me have a quick look here.
Um,
Because I close my Steam down because it seems to update every few seconds and it gives me stutters as well, which is a nightmare.
yeah, every time I turn my machine on, it's always updating, but then it doesn't really update the games. It's just re-verifying.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but don't do it when I'm kind of in games. It's stuttering right at the time when you don't need it to happen. It's a nightmare. Go to it.
I was thinking maybe, sometime when you're not so busy, we can get together and then I'll just, you got Team Viewer, then you could go and look on there and see how the memory's set up on it.
I'm sure we can set something like that. It's not a problem.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll do that. We'll sort that out then. Do that sometime, and then I'll try and do it during the day sometime. It's a pain for me to try and stream or record anything with a little boy. So
Yeah.
he's very demanding at the moment as well.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah.
all fun and games.
My youngest granddaughter just turned 1 at the first of the month, May 1st, I mean.
Oh wow!
We're already in June. Yeah.
Well, time flies by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
And
sort something out about that. I'll give you a hand, no worries.
okay. I got a couple of drop boxes
Okay.
if you want. I'm actually at your place.
All right, I'll quickly shoot down my line.
You need to put them down low where anyone can get to them, because like that time that you were like 2 months ago,
Yeah.
Meckel had put them way up on your tower.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, and there's no way anyone could get up there to put anything in them. You know how those things work, right?
I've never used them myself personally. I guess you have to put
Okay.
like a window or doorway in of you, something?
No, they go right into a wall.
Oh, okay.
They go right into a wall, and then you got to make sure that
I see.
the doorknob
It's
is
facing
on the
inwards.
inside.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, just like that, and then
Cool. That's the first time I've ever used that, so.
oh come on,
What's up?
they changed it because now I can't open them.
That's hilarious.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see the inside once. Maybe you got them in backwards. No, they're not in backwards.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, the whole thing with these here was so that other people could go and give you extra stuff.
Because I was able to, I can submit stuff to myself.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sound like work done.
I just threw some cameras in there.
Yeah, I've got them.
Let me see it. Yeah, but this one, you cannot use this entity because it is not yours.
What, this end
And
one?
now the other one out here that I put the cameras in says I can't use it either. I
What?
gotta ask Tid or Tage what's going on with these, because that doesn't make sense. It's supposed to work.
Well, that's the whole point of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Now that one let me do something. Did you go and put me on permissions or anything?
No, I just removed that one from the firewall and put it back on the wall again.
Okay. Remove the other one and put it back on the wall
What,
and see if it
the
does
middle one?
anything. The one that doesn't have the propane tanks in it.
Okay, so it would be the one I've just put down then.
Yeah, put that one back up and let's see if it works again. Now it works.
Wait, so it's like a one-time use thing only? That doesn't make sense. Yeah?
Yeah, now it's saying I can't use the other one.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I gotta talk to Tage and Kid, because these are supposed to work, and you should be able to put anything you want in there. I could fill it up if I wanted to.
And that's the whole point of them, right? So,
Yeah, yeah.
just put that one back up.
Yep, and I can't open it.
Really?
Yep.
Must be bugged or something then. I think Face
Yeah,
Punch
it must be an update.
is bugged it. Guarantee that.
Yep.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, they'll make it broke.
Oh, if they're not earning any money from it, absolutely. Oh well, appreciate your help anyway. Worth a try.
Those things are from Face Punch. Oh, the other thing too is that, and they've never fixed the notes. Don't use the mailbox, because if someone puts a note in there or tries to put a note in it, or you go to try and get the note out,
Yeah.
it'll kick you from the server.
I think I've seen that happen to Bill. He showed us that in one of his videos, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why they won't fix it, but Face Punch won't fix it.
But that's but they're the only ones that can fix it.
And it's their thing. It's their thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when we first hooked up with Bill, that's how we were able to talk to him. Was, we'd watch his videos and figure out where his place was, and then go drop him a note saying, we're on here. Let's join up.
Yeah.
But now you can't even do that.
Yeah, that's wow. Face Punch is going to start pushing people away from this game if they carry on.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, the new thing about being able to paint the storage containers.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I do like that, but I mean, we didn't need it. We didn't need telephones, but
yeah.
everyone's got Discord now. What do you need telephones for?
That's right. I mean, Discord was the thing. Discord is the thing to use, isn't it? So
yeah,
it's like the online, like the online voice in this. I've had to turn it off because all the racism that's happened. I've had to turn it off, so I can never use the invoice chat. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's those two that had attacked you.
Yeah.
I believe we had them banned before. They were thinking you were Gamer Kid. And when we moved servers, I think they got unbanned because we went to a different server.
And it's another Face Punch thing. Fantastic.
Yeah, and because when I watched your video and the stuff that they were saying and everything, it sounded exactly like the ones that were harassing Gamer Kid.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then they got on our Discord and they did a whole bunch of profanity and pornography on our Discord.
What?
So they're kicked from the Discord too.
Oh my
God.
Yeah. Man, where's the respect? Jesus.
Well, I think what their game is that they want to see them on your video. doing all this stuff.
The thing is, though, they don't just ruin it for us, but they ruin it for themselves as well. It's just, I don't see the point in that. Enjoy the server, like, just enjoy it.
Yeah, well, they get off on, you know, causing everyone else problems.
And I suppose there are plenty of servers out there to do that as well.
Well, there's, you know, a couple of 100,000 servers out there.
Exactly. Like, there isn't a small amount of servers. There are quite a
It's
lot.
not like they can't find another one.
Nope. There's only one around the corner. It takes me ages to find a server that I actually enjoy playing. And, you know, I enjoy playing on your servers. It's just... And then you also get people like that. And you don't want to report it, but you have to. You don't want it to ruin it for everyone else.
Well, I really believe they were thinking you were the gamer kid.
It sound like it. If they're saying pretty much the same things, I'm guessing they did think that.
But yeah, with the live streaming, that is kind of a problem. That you know, because it tells everyone what server you're on, and then, like I was trying to tell you before, when you go build your place, don't, you know, get too many too many landmarks
Right.
in it.
Yeah.
So it's harder to find. But yeah, you made this one pretty easy to find.
Yeah, thing is, I joined, and then it was getting to the time where I had to leave, and I was like, Christ, I still haven't built a place yet. I need to build something. So I just quickly built something out. I am trying to look for other places where I could probably build the main base, but this will do for the minute, where I can just store stuff, so it's alright, it's not too bad.
Yeah. It's getting kind of late in the game now. You know, we've got 120 people on here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get on at some point. There's going to be so many VIPs on here soon, which is great for you guys. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get on.
Well, keep looking for caves. If the old missile silo, not this brand new one, but the old missile silo, if you can find that, I think it might be on here. I'm not sure. I haven't looked for it yet.
Okay.
That has a couple of good places to build in a cave.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that then.
That's one of Bill's things. He likes to build in caves because people don't go in caves much anymore.
It is a nuisance if you fall down them. It is a big nuisance. I can understand why. And again,
So,
Bill has loads of places anyway, doesn't he? So.
Who's on your team now?
So Control, he thought he could play absolutely fine with only 8 gigs of RAM. I told him he's going to run into all sorts of problems, so he's on and off, and got melee again.
Okay. Control is Australian, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Is he from like the Melbourne area?
I actually don't know whereabouts he's from. Just Australia. Yeah, he's just across the pond somewhere. But obviously Melly had problems with his family losing a couple of his nans and whatnot, so he's been very on and off playing as well. So yeah, if they can join, they can join. If not, then yeah, it's no hard feelings or anything. I mean, we've all got to do our own stuff, especially time zones as well. Do you know what I mean? Like right now for me, it's 9 o'clock at night for me now. So
yeah, I know it's 6-hour difference. So it's after. It's almost 3 now.
It's insane, really. Just need to make do with what I can do. But obviously, you know me. I was on all the time when before my little boy came along. I was dedicated to purge and whatnot. But
yeah,
that family
don't
first.
Don't worry, they'll take up all your time.
family first, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that it's summer and that, I'm gonna be probably not on weekends. I'm trying to go to my daughter's house.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Gotta make the most of it, can't you, really? Don't take anything for granted.
Yeah. Besides, I get to spoil them rotten and then go home.
Oh, we have that problem like it is here now. We tell my little boy, like, you know, no chocolate before tea. You got to eat. Make sure you eat your tea first. And when he goes to his granddad's, he gets chocolates left, right, and bloody centre. It's like Christ.
And then they buy him the noisiest toys to take home, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Makes it look like we
Yep.
buy them nothing compared to what he buys. It's like, where's all your money coming from? Like, come on.
Yeah. So got him. I got 3 grandkids, and the boy is in the middle. He's in kindergarten now, so
Okay.
or he's going to be in 1st grade next year. And I got him a battery, motorized toy
Oh
drill.
yeah, yeah,
Makes
yeah.
a bunch of noise and stuff. Yeah, she called me up and said, "Yep, that went right in the sink."
That's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
Brilliant.
Dunked it right in the sink to short out the electric,
Oh,
the
that's
motor in that.
that's brilliant. Oh,
So it doesn't make any noise anymore.
it probably doesn't work anymore. Oh, brilliant. Oh well.
Anyway, did you do the dam here? Because you're real close to the dam.
I didn't have a key card at the time. I was just basically going exploring, but I think I'm gonna go there now and have a look.
Okay, we need a fuse. I don't have a fuse on
I can
me, and I guess I got to talk to Glenn about that too, because I thought the fuses were supposed to be in the shop.
I can
Because
grab some.
we have cards in there.
Okay. Yeah, I've got more than enough fuses. So bring some of those.
Okay.
Just where's some of this junk? Okay.
You been up in a trash copter yet?
I kind of like flying it because it's more controllable, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like the trash copter.
But it's
better.
slower. That's the only problem.
And then I don't know if you'll ever use it, but we do have vehicle radio, where you look at your helicopter or car,
Yeah.
and you type in attach radio in one word, and then it puts it on the on it. So you look around and it'll say either open or push.
Yeah.
You can open it, set your radio station, and then turn it on. I have it on this, but I don't have it on right now because I don't know if it'll mess with your recording.
Sounds pretty good.
So this is one of the entrances in here.
I can't move at the moment. One sec. There we go.
What happened?
I glitched into the copter.
Oh.
I had to sit back down again to get out.
I got through almost the whole thing this morning, except I forgot I didn't have a fuse, and then I couldn't buy one.
Oh. Yeah, because you used to buy them, didn't you? I'm sure you could buy them before.
I thought we had that set up on there.
It's probably
No,
not.
we didn't. We only wanted to have things that you can't get.
Yeah.
Okay. Green crate there.
It's probably another thing Face
Wood
Punch
one
taken
back
away.
here. No, it's in the shop how we set it up. I think Glenn
Oh,
might
okay.
have changed it.
I suppose it's quite difficult to keep on
Just
top with
back
all the
out.
plugins you have.
Okay. I'm over here where the green door is.
Okay, yep.
So you've been in at least this far, right?
Possibly, yeah. Man. I think I remember watching this on Bills. I've just finished watching this marathon one. That's insane, how long that video is.
Yeah. I can't believe you watched the whole thing.
Oh, it took 2 days to do so. It actually took 2 days. I'm just thankful for YouTube saving where you're at.
Yeah. Another green crate here. Oh, did you go upstairs?
No, not yet. Another green crate
Okay.
really Sydney.
Right
Okay.
there. And then diesel fuel, scientist. Not know if you're doing anything with barrels.
I guess it's when it's stuff like this, and I'm not really too fussed about the barrels, but out on the roads I probably will.
So on this one, you got to go outside to.
Oh yeah, it's up here, isn't it? I remember seeing Bill do this.
There's this one, and then there's some more too. Okay, little crate. Yeah, the only thing really in here is these switches we got to turn on. I don't know how long the timer stays.
I think it's a while.
So is there another one over? No, it's the other side. Or no, it's right here.
It's the one we came through, wasn't it?
Nope.
Yeah, we just come through it, didn't
Oh
we?
yeah, it is. Okay.
I was
I
gonna
guess
say,
we did.
I'm sure we did. That made me think I'm going
There's
crazy.
so many doors here. There's like 4 doors to go out to the dam.
Yeah, it's a lot of doors.
Okay, now there's they're either still upstairs or they're out here. Got a door over here.
Okay.
About 3 wooden boxes over here.
Okay, I'd move that up.
Yeah, this D1 is where we needed to put the fuse.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see.
And a timer. Okay. I think that's the stuff we got to go upstairs for.
Yeah. I think Bill was having a bit of trouble with this as well at one point. I think Stinky had to get involved as well.
Yeah, you got to watch Dill. Dill will rob you blind.
Even his own father.
Yep. Especially his dad. There's a green crate back in that corner.
Okay.
Come on, come out. There's one more back in there. Okay.
He's dead.
They're all
Oh,
three
there's
huddled
three.
together.
Oh god.
Yep. I got the first two, and the other one wouldn't come out far enough to get him.
He's just seen his friends get murdered. I wonder why. I wouldn't either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, blue door here. I think there might be a red door in this.
Okay.
No, another blue door. Red key card though.
Man, there's a lot of different colour keycards you need.
Well, you got VIP. Purple one is the only one you really need.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Have you been working your skill tree?
Oh, no, I haven't. You just reminded me. I have to do that.
Yeah, it's /ST,
ST
and
again.
then you can move your points around to different things.
Okay.
In the harvest.
Yeah.
In the harvest, there is 10 extra storage spots. You can't access it through your backpack, but when you hit tab, wait a minute, hold on, I gotta see something because
Okay.
I just had it and now I don't. No, I'm supposed to have it. It's in harvesting. The harvesting skills, you fill up that first one,
Yeah.
and then you can go over to the purple bag and you fill that up and you get 10 extra slots. And it's
Okay.
supposed to be a purple, a little purple bag on your toolbar.
Is it scrap you need for leveling up?
No, it you level up by your points. Look in the right-hand bottom. It says level whatever number you are, and then there's I've got 2,475 to my next level up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got you.
Yeah. Now, if you die a bunch of times, instead of losing levels,
Yeah.
you just go into debt. And then you have to go and make the money back in order to get out of debt before you can level up.
Right. Got ya. Yeah, yeah, got ya. Okay.
In the Z levels, you used to lose your levels.
Wow. That would suck. I think that's all.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's because we're in this thing here that my baggie disappeared.
Possibly.
Maybe if we get outside, it'll come back. Well, I'm not sure. I think we got everything in here now.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, it's all.
No, there's still diesel fuel down here.
Oh. Oh, yeah, so there is.
I haven't looked at those pipes. I doubt there's anything in them.
Well, they've got cracks and stuff in them for a reason, haven't they? So I wonder. Makes you wonder.
Maybe not. Yeah, there's no door or nothing.
Okay.
You know, if you go to the power plant, there is. Okay, there's... I was gonna say, there better be a ladder.
I know, I was debating that.
Now that research center in the cold.
Yeah.
Installation 7 and the infected bunker.
Yeah.
You're gonna need both Meckel and
Control.
control to do that, because you have to have 2 people,
Right, okay.
3 people to turn on the switches.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen Bill hassling with that today, actually. Running back and forth. Switch the switches on.
Yeah, you can't do it by yourself. It's kind of...
Pickle.
Yeah. Have you been able to get your keys bound?
Got some bound. It's finding the right keys and what keys I want to bind and stuff, so... like recording the mini and stuff, it's just knowing what key to really use.
Oh, okay, you do know about that. I was going to tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
that...
I do, yeah.
You been over to these buildings yet?
I've been around here briefly, but I haven't... Like I said, I haven't played this much. I think I've only been on this map once. Twice, most.
Okay.
So I was keen to get back on
I
again.
think this one over here by the... I believe this is one of the leftover World Trade Centers.
Okay.
But this one up here, there's going to be three or four scientists on here.
Okay.
This one I think I can just barely get on. With the jetpack, you can get up here easy, but yeah, you can barely get up here with the thing.
Yeah, that's tough. Man, that is close. Oh, just about.
Just barely.
Skills to pay the bills.
Yeah, so like that big open hole up there, which I think the kid said there's nothing up there anyways. And
Oh, okay. Man, that is way
in
up
the
there.
The original map, you
Yeah.
could get stuff up there. There was like elevators and stuff to go up there,
Oh, right, okay.
but not no more. But I think you can get up there with a jetpack.
There's nothing up there, is there? So. Can't go wrong with a bit of diesel.
Nope. Especially when we've been running the high quality for a couple of days now.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
went and emptied it out this morning and then put some more diesel in it.
Yeah, I've just come on now to put some more diesel in the well, not the pump jack, but the other one because it ran out. I'm not surprised though, because I haven't been on in a little while, so.
Yeah. Now this is kind of cool. They didn't have the zip lines last time, but now he's got zip lines in here. So
Yeah. I'm gonna have to head off, buddy.
okay, no
And
problem.
I'll catch you next time.
All right.
Alright, take it easy, bud.
Yep.
Cheers.
See you later.